Hey guys, it's Courtney from The Pulp of Wood, and I just thought I would make a YouTube video today. I got a couple orders I need to work on from my Etsy shop, so I just thought I would work on them and make a video. So the customer ordered a couple sets of these bicone paper beads, and yeah, I just thought I would come on here and make a video. So first of all, here is my nasty looking paper bead roller. The reason it looks that way is because it's the very first one I ever made. I sell these in my shop, by the way, not this particular one and not how it looks, but they're much prettier in my shop. But this paper bead roller, I experimented. It was the very first one I ever made, and I experimented with epoxy on it. Didn't have anything to turn it while it was drying, and it dripped, so that's why it looks the way it does. But it's still my favorite paper bead roller, and I use it every day, so, and I have for years. So anyways, there's my little disclaimer about my paper bead roller. So yeah, I got a few orders last night for these paper beads, and I just thought that I would make a video while I make them, because why not? You know? I absolutely love making these beads. This particular pattern is really popular right now in my shop. People love those. So if you're new here to my channel, then hello, and I am glad you guys come on here to watch my video. This is only my third video, so I'm not like super comfortable in front of the camera yet, and I'm gonna try not to say 50,000 times. I've noticed that I do that, especially when I'm nervous. So I'm gonna try not to do that, but I can't guarantee anything. So, see, there I go, saying But yeah, really though, guys, I am pretty camera shy, and I'm not very good at the camera. So, if I ramble and seem nervous, that's why. I hope my camera's focusing. It looks like it is. I'm having a hard time with my camera focusing. I'm just using my phone, and I have a Samsung Galaxy Note 20, and there's so many settings on the camera part, and I have no clue how to work the camera, honestly. I mean, like, I know how to work the camera, but I don't know how to work like the settings and lighting and, you know, all those different things that you can do with the camera or to take videos. I have no clue. I have 3 teenagers, and they know everything there is to know about the camera, but they don't have time to show mom how to work things. So see, it's super simple, guys, to make these paper beads with my rollers. I used to use, whenever I first started making paper beads, I used to use a toothpick, and after about 10 beads, my hands hurt so bad, and it was just because the toothpick is so small, and I actually have pretty big hands, so the toothpick is really small, and it was really hard to do. But with these paper bead rollers, they've saved my hands so much, because it's like holding a pencil, and it holds the paper as well. See the slotted side? Just slip the paper in there and smash it down and roll away, and it holds the paper perfect. Every once in a while it'll slip out, but that's due to me not holding on to it, not the paper bead roller. And also, if you haven't watched my previous videos, I said in my previous videos that a lot of people use the glue sticks for their paper beads, and you can, but I just find that they don't stick as well for some reason. Sometimes they come apart before I can get them sprayed, so I just use school glue. This is clear school glue that I got this weekend. It actually works, the clear school glue for my paper beads, in my opinion, actually works better than the white school glue. And I'm not really sure why. It just seems like it glides on easier or something. And it's more even, and it's already clear, so you know, it doesn't have to dry clear, it's already clear. So I think I'm going to start buying that and using that instead of the white school glue. And anyways, this glue right here that I bought this weekend was in a jug in my clearance aisle in my Walmart, so I'm not going to need to buy any for a very long time. It was like a gallon jug or something. It was a huge thing of glue. It was normally $20, I think, and this was on sale for $15, so not like a huge price cut, but anytime that I can save money, you know, I will. There's not very many of these paper beads left to roll, so as soon as I get these rolled up, I'm going to show you guys how not how I spray them, because I have to obviously do that outside, but I'll show you what I put them on when I spray them. Because there's been several different things that I've tried when making my paper beads, when spraying them, and so far the thing that I have found to work the best is what I'm fixing to show you guys. Because I always clear coat spray my beads, because they are made of paper, and I mean, the clear coat doesn't make them waterproof, but it makes them water resistant. You know, kind of like how they say on your cell phone. It's not completely waterproof, because water can damage it, but it's water resistant, as in it'll take a certain amount of water to damage it. That's kind of like these paper beads. You can get them wet, you know, like if you're in a rainstorm or something, or you're washing your hands or something like that, that's fine, but don't submerge the paper beads, you know, after you make jewelry. Don't submerge them in water, or swim with them, or bathe with them, or shower, or anything like that, because they will fall apart even after you spray them, because they are paper. But the possibilities are endless because they're paper. I literally use everything for paper beads. I've used my kids' artwork that I did not want to throw away, but didn't have room to keep. I'm going to make a separate video on that. But I made some jewelry for my mom, myself, my mother-in-law, and my grandmother using my kiddos' artwork. You can use junk mail, you can use magazines, you can use newspapers. Any kind of paper, guys. Possibilities are endless. That's why I love the paper beads. So, I'm going to show you guys really quick. This is what they look like. I'm going to show you guys how I get them together to be sprayed. So, here is my trick. Here is my secret weapon when it comes to spraying the paper beads. I have used just regular toothpicks like this to put the paper beads on. Sorry guys, my camera moved. And it seems like to me, two problems happen whenever I use just regular toothpicks. They stick together whenever you just, you know, pile a bunch of them on top of each other. They stick together like this, and after you spray them, they stick together, and I didn't like that little film that I was getting in between the beads. I just did not like that at all. Problem number one. Problem number two was they would actually stick to the toothpick, and sometimes they would unravel when I try to get them off. And I also tried, that was the toothpick scenario, I also tried the stringing them on fishing line, and again, they didn't really stick to the fishing line. It was easy to get them off the fishing line, but I couldn't figure out a way to separate them. And I've seen some people do the fishing line to dry their paper beads, but spray them and dry them, but I'm not really sure how they're getting them to not stick together like this, and, you know, not leave that film after you spray them, because I spray my beads, I give my beads at least 3 coats of clear coat spray, because I want them to be hard and protected. So, yeah, I can't figure out how they're not getting them to stick together like this, and I didn't like that. So, my solution was, I was in the Dollar Tree one day. Actually, it wasn't the Dollar Tree, it was a dollar store of some sort, but I can't remember what exactly it was called. Anyways, they have these coffee stirrers. They just literally look like little teeny tiny straws, you know, just a coffee stir. And they are absolutely perfect for my beads. What I do is I take my toothpick and I move that little piece of paper that's always in the middle of the bead, and I just put them on the coffee stir stick, and see, they stay in place wherever you put them. So whenever I put the other paper beads on there, they're not going to stick together because I can separate them. Whoops, that one coming undone. I can separate them like this. And what I do is I take toothpicks like this, I take a styrofoam cube, which I don't have right in front of me, but you can just get them in the craft section at Walmart or Target or something like that. But they are just little styrofoam cubes, and I just stick my toothpicks in them, and then I stick this on top of the toothpick like that, spray them, let them dry, and then that way, the reason I use the toothpicks still is because I can keep the toothpicks all separated in a certain length that I want them to keep them separated whenever I'm spraying my beads, and I don't have to take the toothpicks out of the styrofoam. I can just slide these on and off, and that's how I dry them. Makes it super simple. So that's my tip for paper beads, my tip of the day. So yeah, I guess that is it for the video, guys. I just wanted to get on and show you guys that little tip and show you these pretty beads that I made for a customer. So if you guys liked the video, give it a thumbs up. YouTube says it helps me to be seen, to make more videos, you know, about paper beads and stuff like that. So if you guys like, subscribe, hit the like button. You can check out my Etsy shop, The Pulp of Wood, and I'll leave all this in the description down below. And you can find me on Instagram and Facebook. So have a great day, guys.